What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Saturday night. I'm at home doing nothing. Ain't no excuse for me being at home on a Saturday night, you know. But you got to do something. I was gonna go out, went out last weekend, but but I'm just sitting here at home. I'm gonna say I'm bored, but I just have to do something. So I was like, should I go out? Or should I just stay at home and work? Because I have a lot of stuff planned work wise, as in not my regular job, but as in working on my YouTube channel, working on my blogs, studying up on finance, studying up on marketing, advertising, how to advertise on the internet using Google and all this kind of stuff, and you know so, like I said, I've been out early today, but I came home, took a nap, got back up, and I was like, man, it's not raining outside, so I was like, man, but I just have this mindset now. It's like, forget about trying to impress other people and all this kind of stuff. I have to work, all right, but in my video series about early red pill, um you should know about everybody knows about the Black Manosphere, right? You got O'Shea Duke Jackson, you got Obsidian, Kevin Samuels, and then you have Alan Roger Currie. Now, this website is from the Negromanosphere. The Negromanosphere is kind of like the black version of Return of the Kings in a way. And there's like a lot of good articles on here. And my thing is this: it doesn't matter how old the article is. If it has good information, use it. I don't care. But this article is from 2017. It was written by Alan Roger Currie. Now, Alan Roger Currie, he was like one of the. He wrote a book called Mode One, which is a very popular book dealing with, you can say, dating, or if you want to say that, or dealing with women, how to approach women, and how to communicate with women. And he has a YouTube channel. Go check it out, and make sure you subscribe to Alan Roger Currie. Watch his videos. And he's an old school guy. He's in his 50s, and he has videos on YouTube for the 21 convention as well. And I really like how he breaks down like the different categories of women. You got like the wholesome pretenders and stuff. You got the manipulative time wasters and women like that. And I'm kind of like a lot of wholesome pretenders, because wholesome pretenders are women. It's say like, yeah, at the club or whatever, or just out and about wherever. You see a woman, she claims to be all Christian and stuff. She dressed conservative, but that's really like a front, you know, because the old saying, "Good girls are just girls who haven't been caught." But this article right here is from 2017. And it's talking about texting, and I really when it comes down to community, texting has its place. Don't get me wrong; it's a beautiful technology. It's a wonderful technology. Texting, DMs, instant messaging, it has its place, because you say, for instance, like you want to call somebody, but that person's like very, very busy. They're probably at work or at a board meeting or something. You don't want to call that person, so you just send them a text like, "Hey, I know you're at work, I know you're at a meeting, but call me back at 8 o'clock, whatever." Just text them that, then they call you back at 8 o'clock. I mean, that's convenient technology right there. But I don't like texting all the time. If I'm talking to a girl and she doesn't want to pick up the phone, she just want to text. And I've counted a lot of women like that. What I'm saying? They don't know how to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'd rather just have a decent, pleasant conversation face to face or over the phone instead of texting. Because for some weird reason, people don't like to talk anymore. It's all about text and social media. And sometimes it gets so bad, it's kind of like somebody has your number, but they're still gonna communicate with you through social media anyway, like send you a DM or instant message on Facebook, or whatever. And I'm like, just call me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But this young black man need to cut back on electronic communication. And I'm not gonna read the article. While I do, I'll leave the link below because I'm not gonna bore you guys. I'm not gonna read it out loud for you. But this is from the Negromanosphere website, and he makes some good points. I'm just gonna highlight a few points on here. Um, One thing that I really liked what he said was, when you're talking to a woman, you got to feel her energy, because when you're talking to somebody over the phone or face to face, you have to know the person's vibe, you know. And even so, we're trying to find out where he said it on here somewhere. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, but he was talking about let me see. You can evaluate people better by hearing their voice. I have mentioned many times in my books and audio and video podcasts that I can evaluate people much better by listening to their voice, particularly women. I can generally get a sense of what type of woman a female is by hearing her voice or listening to her speak. Characteristics such as what type of intelligence she has, her sense of sensuality, how she was raised by her mother and her father, and what type of moral character and integrity she has. Ideally, most of a man's early communications with women should happen face to face. As a man, you want to be able to observe a woman's facial expressions and overall body language as you converse with her. If an opportunity for face to face interaction is not yet possible, take every opportunity to speak to this woman over the phone or even using Skype audio and video. Uh, Absorb everything about this woman's full essence as you talk to her. Observe how she responds to certain questions and comments of yours. Now he made some good points on here, and now here it is. Within words simply do Written words simply do not have the same effect as spoken words. There is no human energy behind the words when they are displayed on a text message. Conversely, when a man communicates with a woman either face to face or at a minimum via a telephone, there is a certain degree of human energy transferred during those conversations. And this is the reason why when I meet a woman for the first time, I can't stand texting. I can't stand communicating through Facebook and all this kind of stuff. It has its place to a certain degree, but sometimes I really wish it was like back in the 80s or early 90s before all this BS. You know what I'm saying? I wish go back to the days when you had like pay phones or those old fashioned phones with a cord. The South Central Bell telephones and stuff. No, back in the days you had answer machines and stuff. Stuff like that. I wish because back then it's like people knew how to communicate better back then compared to now because through text. It's very and the sad thing about it is you got women in their 30s and 40s, they still text all the time. I was like, it's like and sometimes a girl just wanted to text, don't pick up the phone. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna deal with her. But it's very hard to find people in general who can actually like get off social media, stop texting, and actually like dial your motherfucking number and call you. And I made a video about this. I think like last year, I made a YouTube video about how cell phones were in civilization. I was talking about that. It's kind of like people don't want to have human touch anymore. and it's got real bad with the pandemic. Because people don't want to interact. It's hard to meet new people and stuff like that. So but when you get a chance, I bet it's a good article. It's an excellent article because he touched on a lot of points that I've been saying for like a long time about texting and stuff like that. But also check out the link in the bottom to this article, and also check out Negromanosphere website, which is oh man, also Duke Jackson, that brother, he's like we come down to the black side of the manosphere. He's like one of the main ones who laid the foundation. And also, a lot of people don't, even though they're not considered a red pill, also, since it's a series of early red pill, do some research on Tariq Nasheed. He wrote lot of books like way back about macking and pimp, you know, whatever. You go on Amazon to find those books. We have some books on pimping and macking and stuff like that. And also, check out Thomas Sotomayor. I name dropped those two guys because this is a video series about early red pill because a lot of new cats that come to the scene who new to the information don't know anything about the old heads. So check those brothers out. Check out Obsidian and many others. And check out the Negromanosphere. But anyway, I just want to say that about Texan and everything, which I can't stand. But that's all I got to say. And peace.